an energy source you have not tapped into yet is dark motivation. And what I mean by dark motivation is the things that you don't want to talk about that drive you at the end of the day. All of us, we have goals, we have desires, we want to achieve certain things, certain characters, and we want to have that, You're aware you want to have that. But there is something in your unconscious, the shadow that you have, that formed by your experiences as a child, as you were growing up, that kind of wounded your identity, it wounded your ego. And I'm gonna give an example here. All of us, we want to drive insane cars. You want to have this Lamborghini. You want to have that. Obviously, it sounds cool, it looks cool, all of that. But the actual reason you want to have that car is because you want to have other people seeing you driving that car. And it gives you the sense of being better than other people. And I think the concept of being better than other people has been looked down upon by society. And, everyone tells you, yeah, just do everything out of love and out of this and out of this. That's cool and all, but the thing that you need to harness to actually have this drive when you sit there in front of your computer or whatever you do and actually think, fuck, I want to do better, I want to be a better person. And a huge way you can harness that is by having this dark motivation. And for most people, it is like the desire to be better than other people. To have people look at you and think to themselves, yo, what's going on with this dude? Like the amount of aura that radiates off of him is actually fucking crazy. It is crazy. And he's better than me. You want to have people saying that, and you want to have all the people that did you wrong, all of the girls, all of the dudes that did you wrong, everyone in your life who did you wrong, that hurt you, that hurt your ego. You want to have them see you and actually say, yo, I fucked up. Like, I really fucked up. And you want to have that. And most of the time, you don't want to admit these things. You don't want to admit that you want to be better than other people. But I think it is crucial to be super authentic with yourself. If you have the desire to be better than other people, say it out loud. I want to be better than other people. I want to have people look at me and think, yo, this guy, he probably has a pact with the devil, a contract with the devil. Like, that is what I want. That is what I desire. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say it. I want to have people like go on their knees apologizing to me if they ever did me wrong. I want to have them say, yo, I was so wrong about you. I was super wrong. I'm sorry about all of that. You were right. You have power. You wanna have people say that. Don't be afraid to admit these things to yourself, because what you actually do when you finally admit these things is you act out of a place of authenticity. And that is the key point here. What God, what the universe wants you to do is be authentic. And if you have all of these desires, all of these dark desires, you want to have people like bow down to you and recognize you as a force and that you have power, then don't be afraid to admit that, because what you actually do with that is, you're being authentic at the end of the day. And I feel like this is super important. Like, the reason you're building this physique, of course, it's for yourself as well to feel good, but you want to have people look at you and say, okay, this guy's physique is fucking insane. Like, I need to do better. And you want to have people being envious of you, because if you have people being envious of you, looking at you, realizing the power you hold, it gives you energy. Like, every single second someone wastes their valuable time thinking about you and thinking about the success you've accumulated, it's going to give you energy. Don't be afraid to admit these dark things about you. Don't be afraid to do that. If you are afraid, like if you act out of a state of being afraid, that is the lowest frequency you can operate in. Authenticity is the highest. Authenticity, also love and all of that. But in order to, tap into that untapped source of energy, you need to admit to yourself why you want these things. I want to build a business so people look at me in a sense of respect. They see me as an authority. They see me as capable. I don't want anyone saying that I am incapable. I'm incapable of leading and all of that. I don't want to have people saying that. And, you need to be able to admit these things, so don't be afraid. And what I want you to do when you see this video is I want you to list out the things that motivate you, the people that hurt you, the people that look down upon you, and you need to just feel that emotion, feel that anger, feel that rage, and then you need to transmute these emotions into your work, into your workout, into the way you operate and the way you basically attack the universe. And I feel like this is super important, and for a long time in my life I have been kind of repressing that side of myself. But the things that you repress, like it is going to act against you at the end of the day. So you might as well admit all of these things. You might as well admit that you want to be better than other people. Just admit all of that. Admit it, stand for it, use it as motivation to be better, to have power over other people. That is the only thing you need, like, you can do. Like, if you keep on lying to yourself, yeah, I'm just doing that for myself. Like, I want to buy the Lamborghini to just, have it for myself so I can feel good. Like, the real good feeling is when you prove all of these people wrong. That is when something actually changes in you. There is, of course, you can forgive people and all of that, but the sense of revenge and actually, like, proving all of these people wrong and the revenge and the anger, like, that is super powerful. And I think you know that. If you take time now, if you think about all of these things, all of the people that did you wrong, that didn't appreciate you, all of that, like, if you think about that, it is so powerful because it fills you with a degree of anger. And this anger, you need to transmute that in your work. And this is how you actually get shit done. I use that every single day. When I wake up, I use dark motivation. I obviously also use positive motivation. But most of the people just use the positive motivation, and they are missing out on a huge chunk of energy by not admitting the things that actually drive them and you want to achieve. You want to have people look at you with respect, right? So admit it to yourself. Just fucking admit it. Like, that's all you can do at the end of the day. So yeah, I just wanted to get that message out there. I hope you really take this video as an opportunity to tap into that for yourself, because everyone has it inside of them, especially young men. You have that anger, you have that feeling of wanting to prove people wrong, like this dark energy of, just wanting to annihilate everyone and just the world and just take everything and take control. Just use that dark energy for yourself, for your purposes, for your goals. And I think that's something you need to look into, something you need to tap in. Don't be afraid to do so. I hope this video helped you. I'm gonna hit a back session now, then I'm gonna get back home, do a fuck ton of work, and yeah, I'm gonna be tapped into all of these motivations, all of these desires. So yeah, I appreciate you for watching. If you made it this far, just leave me a follow on Instagram, and I hope to see you in my next video.